Kim's visit also comes ahead of an agreement by U.S. President Donald Trump to meet with Kim. When the meeting was announced, a date of sometime before May had been suggested. Trump and Kim have traded barbs over the last year over North Korean missile tests, including tests of intercontinental ballistic missiles and its nuclear program. North Korea has conducted 6 nuclear tests, including one in September. The United Nations imposed tough new sanctions on North Korea last year. On Tuesday, State Department spokeswoman Heather Nauert said Russia and China can do more on North Korea. Nauert said the department is continuing to proceed with planning, along with other agencies, for a summit between the United States and North Korea. She said earlier Tuesday that while it had not been confirmed that Kim was on the train that arrived in Beijing, there seemed to be a lot of fanfare and that the U.S.would leave it up to China to announce who was visiting. Referring to the Chinese Communist Party, Xinhua said Xi said he appreciated that Kim sent him a congratulatory message after the 19th CPC National Congress on his re-election as General Secretary of the CPC Central Committee and the assumption of office of Chairman of the CPC Central Military Commission. China's rubber-stamp parliament earlier this month passed a constitutional amendment abolishing term limits, which will enable Xi to serve indefinitely. Xinhua also said the visit highlights the great importance of relations between the two countries. We speak highly of this visit, Xi told Kim, according to Xinhua.Using, an acronym for the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, North Korea's official name for itself. Xi said, "We are willing to work together with DPRK comrades, remain true to our original aspiration and jointly move forward to promote long-term healthy and stable development of China-DPRK relations, benefit the two countries and two peoples, and make new contribution to regional peace, stability, and development." Former Deputy and Acting CIA Director John McLaughlin said on MSNBC earlier Tuesday that the reported visit indicates China's nervousness about talks between South and North Korea and not wanting to be left on the sidelines. "I've seen the Chinese attitude on this, that is, North Korean behavior and nuclear weapons, evolve from denial in the early part of the last decade through recognition to concern today," said McLaughlin, who is also an MSNBC national security analyst. "I don't think they have control over Kim Jong Un," McLaughlin said. And having just been in South Korea, and having talked to the South Koreans, and having seen the gleam in their eye about the idea of meeting face-to-face with the North Korean leader, not that they're naive about it, but they want to talk. "So I think any time the North and South are getting together, it makes Beijing nervous if they're not in the room and they don't have control over it," he said. Beijing definitely wants talks, rather than nuclear threats or tests, but they'd like to have some influence on those talks, he added. China's state counselor will visit Seoul to brief South Korea's head of national security on Xi's meeting with Kim, South Korea's president's office said. South Korean lawmaker Shin Dong-ok, who is in a minority party and has been critical of South Korean President Moon Jae-in, said on Twitter that Moon and Trump have been tricked again. Borrowing a popular proverb, he wrote in Korean, "Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me." South Korea's senior presidential secretary for public communications, Yoon Young-chan, said in a statement that China's government informed South Korea's government of the meeting prior to the official announcement. South Korea's senior presidential secretary for public communications, Yoon Young-chan, said in a statement that China's government informed South Korea's government of the meeting prior to the official announcement. Guy Wook-shin, director of Stanford's Walter H. Shorenstein Asia-Pacific Research Center, said in a phone interview Tuesday evening that if Kim wanted to travel secretly, the train which was noticed seems an odd way to conduct the trip. Obviously people would notice this special train, Shin said. In my view it was more like a dramatic gesture, trying to get attention. This was about controlling and maximizing the attention. Let the people speculate, then announced they met in Beijing. Shin called the Kim-Xi talks a positive development. China doesn't want major political change in North Korea, he said. At the same time they know North Korea maintaining nuclear capacity creates tension.